Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. I am the RN Genius, but you may call me Eric. And without further ado, I will let the plot commence. This is the Ckeck Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge! It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and is the rampart that protects Liber from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction. Bigger equals better. Which means that beyond this point is no longer liberal? Yeah. It's the territory of the Erebonian Empire which stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. The Erebonian Empire. Well, enough staring for one day. Let's go meet with General Morgan. There are some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Maybe we'll find him in there. Okay, let's go. Before that, I want you two to remove those bracer emblems you've got pinned on your chests. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees those. Oh, I forgot all about that. Estelle and Joshua reluctantly remove their bracer emblems. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. Yeah, there's something that just doesn't feel right about this. That's proof that you've started adjusting to being bracers. It's gotta be something here, right? This wouldn't be here for nothing. What? Why is this loop here? Secret raid boss? No? No? Come on! Just put iridium in the totem already! Okay. Okay. Oh, people. What a surprise! This is my first time eating liberal cooking, but it was fine nonetheless. I don't know. Well, I'm glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great liberal cooking as well. Anyway, enjoy your trip. That I will do, believe me. If this is the kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, then I truly am in for a feast elsewhere in this land. Well, excuse me for having my bar here on the outskirts of the country. Anyway, how about a glass of wine? I know it's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well then, maybe I will. Do you think this guy is? He looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you ask me. This wine is quite good. If this is called cheap wine, then Liberal must be a wonderful country of tastes. I think this only adds to Queen Alicia's prestige as a ruler. That blonde-haired man over there is rather handsome and well-dressed. But after talking to him, I found him to be a little odd. Odd, eh? Barkeeper, the best wine you have. Let's see it. Potluck in a shell. Not gonna. Ooh, vegetable sandwich. I'm not a veggie, by the way. I don't have anything against veggies, though. I'm gonna buy one of those. It gives me health. That's good. Always a good thing. That guy... What? I didn't even touch my... Oh, back here I can't move it anymore? Oh, I can only move it so much. That's interesting. How in the world did you guys get through? The barricade hasn't been lifted on Eisen Road yet. We came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Rosé. Do you think you could get us in to see General Morgan? Joshua explained what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Well, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately, he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. It looks like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have any idea when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar in that rest stop over there, so why don't you wait there for him? I'll let you know when he gets back. The bar? You mean that place we were just at? Why is there a bar in a place like this anyway? Obviously because this is the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable that you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar. Of course, Charizard would say that. Okay. Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberal. But may I ask you if you're traveling to the Empire? Nope, we're just here on errand. We're not traveling to the Empire. You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. What about you? Are you here to visit the Liberal Kingdom? Haha, I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in Liberal, both for work and for pleasure. And you say you're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who you are. Who are we? Indeed. Who we are? Indeed. You're bracers, no? How do you know we removed our bracer emblems? Wait, are you trying to tell us that you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about you that reminded me of them, so I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've got. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. Are you sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy. You just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. What? You're a bold one, aren't you? Wait a minute, you! Are you one of those men who likes other boys? I just can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance. Supernal melodies of cleansing landscapes, masterpieces of stories to move the soul. And last but not least, the most exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those with which pique my interest. I can't talk. So you're a pervert, just like I thought. Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful it is that genius is misunderstood in every generation. I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm going to have to pass. You've already scared me for life as it is. I've heard strange conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. The looks on that kid's face. Ha! Hey, you three! Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. The general has just returned. I just spoke to him about the matter and he said he'll meet you now. Really? Yeah, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought. Yeah, now at least maybe we'll be able to find out what's been going on. Okay, then let's be off, shall we? He's coming with us? Are you kidding? What are you following us around for? Your timing is excellent. You didn't miss a beat in exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural. Scaringly so. Ah, you noticed it. Everything about you all just seemed so interesting. I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles. Of course we're going to mind. Now get. You. Shoo, shoo. Scrooge. Who was that guy? Seriously, what was his deal? He's not normal, that's for sure. Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better, not for only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general. I could hear some arguing. Was there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, could you let us meet with the general? Yeah, he's inside. His office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around other places where you're not permitted. You. I was supposed to be off duty today, but then we received an order to maintain ready status here in the fort. Loot, 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 loot. Okay, nothing. No! Go back in. Jail. If there's a jail, we're probably gonna have to deal with it. You. Because of what happened 10 years ago, all of the guards here are very tense. I hope we never have another breach in this gate by the Imperial Army. The border is always confronted with threats from the Empire. Therefore, we must be extremely prudent in our actions, whatever we do. Otherwise, it could possibly give them a pretext to invade again. No secret entrance, no... Ugh. What a boring day. What a boring building. Johan. I was involved in the search for the missing airliner until late last night, so I'm dead tired. Sure you are. This door is locked. The end of the hall on the left. It looks like this is the general's room. Alright, here goes nothing. Are you here on behalf of Miss Mabel? Yeah, that's right. Very well, come inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad that you came. My name is Morgan. I've been tasked with guarding the Haken Gate by Her Majesty, Queen Alicia. Yeah, it's an honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Mabel. Please pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Mabel since she was but a child. I couldn't imagine ignoring her request, much less one from the mayor. All right then, would you please read this first? Handed over Mayor Mabel's letter. So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential, but considering this is a request coming from her, I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, so we've wanted to do anything we could to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she's been blessed with some good people around her. Let me get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. Please do. The airliner Linda disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing port. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region, but we have yet to come up with anything. So what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is fairly slim, right? If an airship of that size had crashed, it likely would have been discovered in the initial search efforts. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land, and of course the probability of the airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think that the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, hijacking, right? Also, considering the geographical conditions, it could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. And that would be really big news if it were that case. If that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility that the Imperial Army was involved, so we have enforced strict regulations of the flow of information. An international incident, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to the small mercies of Aidios, the possibility for another conflict disappeared early this morning. A certain organization sent me a letter to the royal family and Orbital Corporation claiming a responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passengers. What? Oh, I see now. This organization goes by the name of the Capua family. The Capua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? It certainly appears to be that way. The Sky Bandits who've been operating in the shadows in the Bose region and are led by 3 siblings at their head. I take it you've heard of them. Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. I just can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves have managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Still! Oops. You had a run-in with them in Roland? I'd heard that some of their gang had shown up in Roland region, but I think he's on to us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. I see now. I thought the way you were able to analyze this situation was strange for mere civilians, but I never would have guessed that that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. Who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Mayor Maybell did in fact request that we come here and talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men. He looks pretty pissed. So this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, huh? What's the matter, General? Did the visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately. Just what is your problem, old man? Trying to brush us off like bugs. Huh, you're no different. hiding your identity so you could try and finagle some information out of me. It's because you pull underhanded actions like that bracers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? It's your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense! Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, of all the stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull, hiring a bunch of kids like this and getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut with it, crab general? Why do you think we've had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? It's because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. What did you say? Holy cow. She was really pissed off, alright. For the past few months you've known about the string of burglaries which seem to be the work of the Sky Bandits, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped a workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves, like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. Yet you've got nothing to show for it, no hostages, or even the location of a missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl! The military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take action on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape. So enough with your insolence. So you're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. Strife brings nothing to be born, but only extends the barren wilderness within our hearts. Let me sing a requiem for all, one to soothe your parched souls, a gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the deserts of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars leaving trails in the skies. Like a guiding light they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain. And the cruel moon marks my pain. If this fleeting dream shall never be, a single wound will remain in my heart for all to see. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Let us immure this eternal love. It looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? That's love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. I should get back to my duties and make sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh, and cancel any further checks on the travelers along the Eisen Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. He ran away. I wish we could escape. He's still right behind us, isn't he? Oh my god, look at him. What broke him apart? That's not a glitch at all. No, look away. Don't look at the blonde guy. Oh, there we go. He... His body dismembered itself and then put itself together again. That just happens randomly. Yes, it does. No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. After we head back to Bose, how about we think about our future plan of attack? La 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 la. Well, where are you going? Well, wait for me. I mean, please wait for me. Let me try and introduce myself again. I'm Oliver Lenheim, a wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I am an Erebonian touring your fair I am an Erebonian touring your fair liberal. I'm Estelle, and now wait a minute. Why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Easy, Estelle. He did intercede for us back there. I'm Joshua. And I'm Charizard. Things were getting pretty heated, and I'm glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. You've got nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going out on a date with me for a day? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Alright then, I guess I'll accept Joshua as a substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. Well, that's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And just what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. I think you're cute enough just the way you are. Though, I guess it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. I'm sorry, there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberal, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Shira, now just a second. It's the least we can do, and we are headed to the same place anyway. Plus, acting as a guide is one of Abracer's many duties. Oh, alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua? Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather that you call me a hunter of love. Even Love Stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Are you right in the head? So, how about it, everyone? Shall we leave for Bose? I'm counting on you all to get me there safely. Now, let us be off. Who died and made you leader? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you sully Joshua's innocence. Well, the sullying of Joshua's innocence has to wait until the next episode. And I thank you for watching. I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. So, until next time then, bye-bye.